Ward 240 of Evin Prison, also known as the Asayeshka Ward, a video based on documents and evidence collected by the Iran Human Rights Society. This video unveils one of the most secretive prisons in Iran. It has been produced after months of investigation and draws on sources published over more than 40 years. All internal information comes from prisoners who spent long periods inside this facility. Yet only a small part of that reality is being revealed. This video reveals the secrets of one of Iran's most mysterious prisons. It is the result of months of research and draws on more than 4 decades of published sources. All internal details were provided by former inmates who endured long periods inside. Yet what you see here is only a glimpse of the full reality. The most feared and infamous section of Evin Prison, the Asayeshga Ward, also known as Ward 240, a place of horror, silence, and systematic torment. A 4-story prison block with over 400 solitary cells, designed not for justice, but for breaking minds and erasing lives. For decades, it has witnessed the imprisonment, torture, and execution of thousands. To hide the trail of atrocities, its name has been changed time and again, but its walls still remember. The Asayeshga Ward is a bitterly ironic codename for one of the most systematically and brutally repressive units within Evin Prison, one of the darkest sites of imprisonment and torture throughout the entire history of the Islamic Republic. Today, documents and testimonies have revealed its reality, an official, secretive torture facility at the heart of the capital. Since the 1980s, the ground floor of this building was allocated to female political prisoners, while the 3 upper floors held men. The ward, also known as Ward 240 or its classified counterpart, was a 4-story complex with 400 solitary confinement cells, designed specifically for torture, psychological destruction, and the breakdown of political prisoners' will. The name Asayeshga, meaning sanatorium or rest facility, was coined by Asadullah Lajavardi, known as the Butcher of Evin. It was nothing more than a deceptive linguistic cover-up to hide the horrific truth. Each floor housed 100 solitary cells, timeless, soundless, and completely cut off from the outside world. In the Asayeshga, or what is now publicly known as Ward 240, prisoners were held in absolute solitary confinement for weeks, months, or even years. The goal was not interrogation, but humiliation, isolation, and ultimately, psychological destruction. Many were sent there merely for political activity, belief, freedom of expression, or even for writing a single statement. The torture was not just physical. Chronic sleep deprivation, total disconnection from the outside world, constant artificial light or absolute darkness, and sensory deprivation were all part of a psychological torture protocol. In these cells, individuals went years without speaking to another human being. Their own internal voices, warped sense of time, and gradual psychological decay were meant to break their will, driving some to the brink of madness. These were not merely prison cells. They were factories of fear, silence, and submission. In such an environment, even a single glance, whisper, or sentence could lead to endless physical torture. The walls of this ward witnessed thousands of people being led straight from these cells to execution. No camera ever captured these moments, but the accounts of survivors, the memories of families, and the published documents offer a clear image of what took place. Ward 240 is still active. Its appearance may have changed. Its layout may look different, but its core philosophy remains intact: to break the human spirit. This film is an invitation to collective memory, a reminder that these crimes still continue behind the walls of Evin. It underlines the truth that justice is impossible without exposure, and that only through revealing these crimes and holding their perpetrators accountable can we stop their continuation and prevent their repetition. And finally, the execution hall, the final ring of brutal repression. After 1981, groups of political prisoners were transferred there for firing squad executions. Before that, mass executions, sometimes reaching hundreds in a single night, were carried out behind Ward 4. In the next part, we will explore what happened inside that hall.